Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 4 introduce ourselves. My name is Salbeni Nekta, NPM 27. I am as moderator and speaker and partner Anissa Pratiwi, NPM 09. Okay, we will present the material, the title, designing and compiling a syllabus. Okay, the first material I will be explained. Definition syllabus. A syllabus is a learning plan for a particular subject or theme that include core competencies, basic competencies, main material, learning activities, competency achievement indicator, assessment, time, location, and learning resources. Okay, next, function of a syllabus. The first one, learning guide. A syllabus serves as a guide for both instructor and student throughout the learning process. It outlines learning objective, course material, teaching method, and schedule. This helps students understand what they will learn and how to achieve the goals. The second one, academic contract. The syllabus acts as an academic contract between the instructor and student. It sets clear expectations regarding responsibilities, assessment, and attendance. It ensures that both parties understand and agree to the terms of the course. The third one, communication tool. A syllabus serves as an official communication tool between instructor and student. It provides important information such as contract detail, office hours, class policies, and rules. This helps prevent misunderstanding during the course. The first one, the syllabus outlines the evaluation method used in the course, including creating criteria, week of assessment, quizzes, midterms, final, and project. It gives students a clear understanding of how their performance will be assessed. The fifth, quality assurance. A syllabus is an essential document for quality assurance in education. A well-structured syllabus allows the institution or accreditation bodies to evaluate the consistency, standard, and quality of instruction in a course. Okay, the next material will be explained by Anissa Pratiwi. Anissa Pratiwi, time is yours.
Thank you for opportunity of moderator. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anissa Pratiwi. I will explain syllabus element. Number 1, subject identity. Contain basic information about the subject such as subject name, class and semester, teacher name, institution or school. Number 2, core competence and basic competence. Core competence, general ability that student must have, include attitudes, knowledge, and skill. Basic competence, specific description of core competence in the form of concrete ability that are measured. Number 3, learning objective. Expected final result after the learning process must be smart or specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Number 4, main material. The scope of the material talk adjusted to the core competence. Number 5, time allocation. Estimate time for each material or activity. Number 6, learning methods. Teaching strategies used to achieve the objective. For example, interaction lecture, group discussion, project-based learning, and simulation. Number 7, media and learning resource. Learning support tool and reference media, animated video, digital whiteboard, math teaching aids. Source, textbook, e-module, journal, education, website. Number 8, assessment. Evaluation technique to measure student achievement. From written test, project assessment, participant observation, portfolio. Criteria: assessment rubric, attitude scale, minimal competence. 9. Attachment. Supporting document to complete the syllabus. For example, list of book reference, student worksheet, example of evaluation question, and assessment rubric. Next, design a syllabus. Number 1, competence analysis and learning objective. Compiling learning objectives that are specific, measurable, and in accordance with the mapping competence. Number 2, mapping learning material. The process of identifying and compiling competency that students must master include core competence and basic competence. Number 3, determination of learning method. Strategies used to achieve learning objective. For example, cooperative learning, group discussion, case study, problem-based learning, real data analysis, experiment, simple data processing practice. Number 4, selection of media and learning resource. Tool and supporting material used the learning. For example, media, statistical infographic, spreadsheet application. Learning research, statistic from beginner, book, YouTube, tutorial video, and public dataset. 5. Assessment system. Evaluation mechanic to measure student competence achievement. For example, practice text, solving data process problem, project assessment, creating a data analysis report, formative quiz, 10 multiple choice question, and class time allocation. Divide learning time based on the complexity of the material and student needs. Next, conclusion. The syllabus is an important learning plan that functional as learning guide, academic, contract, communication tool, evaluation basis, and education quality assured. With its main element include subject, identity, core and basic competence, learning objective, main material, times allocation, learning method, media and learning research, and assessment system. Where in the design process is analysis to analyze competence, maps material, determine method, arrange them, and select the right media and assessment system so that learning can run in structured and effective manner. So that to maintain its relevance, the syllabus needs to be developed flexibly by curriculum development. Because in essence, a good syllabus is not only a format document but more as an active guide in creating a meaningful teaching and learning process that is oriented toward achieving studying competence, so that it become an important foundation studying competence so that it's become an important foundation in realizing quality learning that is accords with the content of course education need. That's all for me. Thank you. Back or moderator.
Okay, that's the result of our discussion. Thank you for your attention. Apologies for any shortcomings. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.